following a reported airstrike in Syria by Israel, which an unidentified Israeli official has said targeted a shipment of sophisticated weapons in Damascus bound for Iran-backed militant group Hezbollah. Israel has shown its increased concern with security by moving 2 of its Iron Dome missile defense batteries to the north of the country, close to the border with Syria. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu made no official comment about the airstrikes in his weekly cabinet meeting, but said that Israel's security was the most important issue. On the Golan Heights, border fences with Syria have been reinforced, and Israeli defense forces have carried out drills as tensions mount.
If somebody in the region, especially in Syria or Lebanon, will understand these attacks as direct intervention in the civil war, it might be a real problem for Israel. But I hope very much that the world is understanding that the target is in fact anti-Hezbollah, anti-Iranian target, and not anti-Syria.
An unnamed Israeli official said that the weapons targeted by the airstrike were Fatah 110 missiles, held at the Jamreya Research Center, that were destined for Hezbollah. If the Fatah 110 missiles were fired from Syria or southern Lebanon, a missile expert said that they could hit anywhere in Israel, making the weapons a game-changer as they are 5 times more accurate than the Scud missiles used by Hezbollah in the past. The Jamreya Research Center was also reportedly hit by Israeli planes in January. In light of reports of the recent airstrike, Iran's parliamentary speaker has condemned the move, saying it showed that Tel Aviv was intent on undermining the regional resistance against the Jewish state. In the meantime, British Foreign Secretary William Hague refused to comment until Israel had confirmed or denied the report, but spoke on the right of countries to protect themselves.
Well, all countries have to look after their own national security, of course, and are able to take actions to protect their own national securities.
His words echoed those of US President Barack Obama, who had earlier said that he would not comment on the report, but reiterated that Israelis justifiably have to guard against the transfer of advanced weaponry to terrorist organizations like Hezbollah. Israeli analysts say chief concerns are that Syria's weapons, including chemical weapons, could fall into militant hands.
If you look at Israeli capabilities, I don't see neither Israel nor any other third party in the region that is capable of throwing a blanket on Syria and securing the whole of the huge chemical weapon stash that Assad has there.
Israel has repeatedly warned that it would resort to force to prevent any Syrian weapons from reaching Hezbollah or Islamist rebels.
If we're going to see attempts to transfer those kind of weapons from Syria into Lebanon, yes, then Israel will intervene and will strike like it did a few months ago.
Former IDF intelligence chief Amos Yadlin said that Iran is testing Israel's and the US's determination to uphold red lines, and added that if reports were true, then Israel had proven that it was willing to act on its words. Last August, President Obama said any use of chemical weapons by Syrian President Bashar Assad would cross a red line, but has not intervened in the Syrian civil war, despite reports of chemical weapons being used by Assad in recent weeks.